Okay, so I am watching the Underground Railroad series, and I was thinking, do y'all ever wonder if the Caucasians that play in these series or TV shows, um, and they are calling people niggers, um, do y'all ever wonder how it comes so easy for them to just play that role and just constantly call people niggers and beat on them? And I know they're acting or whatever, but how? I mean, how can you be? I know you're getting paid a lot of money, but how can you be comfortable with even playing that part? You know what I'm saying? Like, even watching it, like, I don't get it. Um, the only shows that movies that I watched was, I think Rosewood was my first one. I never would watch Roots and all those other shows about slavery, um, and people chasing people down like dogs and stuff, and just killing them and beating them and stuff. It was something hard for me to do, but Um, I watched the TV show when it was coming on. They took it off with Journey Smollett and is it Aisha Hines or Asha Hines? Um, it was a lot of black celebrities that I like, so I was like, I'm gonna just push myself to watch it, and it was a good show. They played their part. They did it really good. But I had to force myself to watch it because of the things that they were doing and how they were selling people and all that stuff. It like, just like I said, Roots and all those other movies that came on back in the day, I would never watch those. But I'm watching this new series, or newest series of Underground Railroad, and the white guys are just beating a little child and um, proudly walking around calling people niggers and stuff, and just with their nose up in the air, like, it just comes natural, and I know it's acting, but it just still bothers me. So let me know how y'all feel about people that um, are playing these parts, and those roles coming so naturally, like it's something that they just do on a regular. um, I just want to know what everybody else think, because it's bothering me. Like, I just signed up for Prime not long ago, and um, the series is on now, the Underground Railroad, and I was like, I've seen it on there, and I just been bypassing because I was like, I know me, and I know my spirit don't sit well with stuff like that. But something told me today, just go on and click on it, just go on and try to see what it's about, because when you watching shows where black actresses or actresses period that you're fans of, actors and actresses that you're fans of, you want them to you know get paid, because they get I guess a certain percentage every time it is shown or whatever. So you want to keep your people getting paid. So um but it just really, really bothers me that they can go around and call people niggers. And like I said, I know it's acting, but it still irks my nerves. I don't know. I just don't know. I like certain parts, I just probably regardless of the money, I probably would not pay. But somebody has to do it to get the story out there and to get a version of the story out there. But that's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and get back into it and try to finish watching it and see if I can get through the whole series or whatever. But ugh, it irks my nerves. You guys have a blessed and safe weekend. Know that God loves you. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Stay blessed, stay prayed up, step under the anointing. And don't forget to stay couponing, y'all. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. And to me, with the way that a lot of the racist cops are doing and just like murdering black people, to me it feels like Rosewood all over again. Like I saw Rosewood, I watched it over and again, you know, because I like the movie. And yeah, I like the movie, but it's just it reminded me of when I saw this video that somebody had posted. I know I said I was gonna go, but somebody had posted the other day about a queen, a black queen in the store in Bath and Body Works, and this Caucasian lady ran up to her, attempted to attack her, and she started like backing back and running away from the lady because the lady was trying to attack her and screaming at her and just doing all kind of craziness. And she called her out on it, called the manager. She was calling security to try to get the woman to leave her alone. The lady spazzed out on the floor. Mind you, she is the attacker, the aggressor. And she is falling out, spazzing out on the floor. And then another part of the video shows her talking to the cops like she was the victim. And they did not take her to jail. They did not press no charges from what I can see. They stood up there and talked to her. But had it been the other way around and then she was on the other foot and the black queen was spazzing out and doing all kind of crazy stuff, my guess is she probably would have been arrested, tased, murdered by the police or security or whomever. And the white woman, you know, would have went on about her merry day, you know. But since it was a white woman doing the spazzing out and acting foolish, and I have white friends, and I know a lot of people say I have white friends. I genuinely have like people that I went to school with that I genuinely respect and care for, so and work with and stuff like that. But even they have to know that had the shoe been on the other foot, it could have turned out way different. I don't like the fact that there are double standards and there's a lot of racial profiling against black people. I don't like it. And I don't like the fact that they assume that most crimes are done by people of color. That is not true. I've worked in customer service and I've seen a lot of people that are not of color do some shady stuff like lie and steal and cheat. So don't think it's just people of color. Y'all gotta stop when people of color come in the stores in Walmart, Target, Publix, wherever, you know, wherever you shop at, malls, just different stores, Belks, I don't care what it is. Y'all gotta stop assuming that it's going to be the black person or the people of color that's taking y'all stuff out of there, because a lot of times it be those people that got money that are not of color that are stuffing stuff in their bags. and buggies and strollers and stuff walking out of your store, and they got money to pay for it. They just don't feel like paying for it. Y'all got to stop stereotyping people that carry big pocketbooks because you assume they are trying to stuff something in it. If they come in there with a pocketbook full of junk, chances are that's the only stuff that they're leaving out with. Don't assume somebody is just because they carry a big purse or a backpack that they're taking stuff. I seen a guy, and this was like the other shoe on the other foot. Like, this was a white girl walking around with a purse, and the black guy chased her down. And this was in Walmart. He chased her down, emptied her purse on the ground, didn't find nothing. Assuming he chased the wrong person down, do you think he helped her pick her stuff back up and put it back in her purse? And he chased a white girl down. I felt so bad for her. But she didn't even like it. She acted like it just didn't even faze her. She was like, oh, well, because I know I ain't got nothing. And she took it like a grain of salt. She took it, and it didn't bother her. I think it bothered me watching that more than it bothered her. But me seeing that, I was like, man, that's just crazy. Y'all are looking at the wrong people. The people that are actually doing it, y'all letting them skate right on by you, you know. And it's just I don't know. I think y'all gotta get better trained or something. But and this was not a cop that did that. This was I guess loss prevention in that particular store. But that was just one incident where I seen them run down a white girl. But a majority of the time they're looking at people of color, not the white person. So I was shocked, but I still was upset that he dumped her purse out and didn't help her. Because I've seen where they've gotten people or caught people and they took them back to a little room. I've seen videos where they took them back to a little room and looked at a camera inside the little room. But he didn't even attempt to do that with the little girl. And she looked like a little young teenager, maybe about 14, 15. He just dumped it out on the floor. But I've seen them where they take them back to that room, and it seems like he could have done her the same way and just not have embarrassed her like that, even though she just seems like it didn't bother her. Yeah, but y'all just gotta be better about how y'all try to accuse people of doing stuff. And then with this lady spazzing out, I just thought about, had that white girl done that and spazzed out on that black guy, I wonder what he would have done. They probably, since he was black, the cops probably would have, attacked him because he was black. And he had, although he was working loss prevention, but you know how, just like I said, depends on who is doing what and what color they are, what race they are. So, yeah, so just be considerate of how you treat people, because we all gonna have to stand an account one day, and we all gonna have to, answer for what wrong we've done. Ain't none of us perfect. But yeah, y'all just gotta do better. Like, that woman that spazzed out and attempted to attack that woman in that store, in that Bath and Body Works or whatever store they were in, Victoria's Secret, whatever it was, she should have been arrested or charged with something. I'm sorry. She was an aggressor. She was attacking somebody. She should have been arrested. I don't know what y'all think, so just post your comments below. Bye.